This game just fucking starts. There is no fanfare, so here we go. Right back into Blade Runner. The game where I feel like I'm always doing something wrong. Alright, so we're in some kind of like Midgarian train station, or just subway. Alright, this is where we get the Proud Clawed. We have to fight the Proud Clawed. You get someone's ultimate weapon here, I don't remember who, but yeah. We have to face off against Hojo. I know the exact name of the song that I need to play right now. It fits! It fucking fits!
What the hell took you so long?
Good thing you made your entrance when you did. They must have been phony cops hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired from the force a couple of years ago.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry about getting paid no more.
That girl, the one from the arcade, she's one of them.
You sure? I didn't get a chance to put her on the machine.
I've been sure since I heard about all those dead animals in Runster's shop. You should have whacked her when you had the chance.
Yeah, right in front of all the other children in the arcade. That would have been great publicity.
I bet she's still there, Slim. You coming or not?
Right behind you.
Okay, the experiment was a success. It fits almost perfectly.
Just follow my lead, Slim.
There's civilians all over the place.
Yeah, they move pretty fast, don't they?
I'll take care of it. You just cover the exit.
Who's giving the orders around here?
This one's mine, Steel. I tracked it, I get the kill.
About time you strapped on some balls, Slim.
Jeez.
Go for it.
Back to the arcade. Here's a game no one's playing. I knew this Hall of Mirrors thing was gonna come into play. Oh, jeez. It's okay, I can run at superhuman speeds. I'm basically fucking Captain America, it's fine. You're not getting away. We have to talk. You and I have to talk. I don't want to kill her, though. Is there a way not to kill her? Oh, go.
I dreamed I had a
Of
dog
electric sheep? Oh.
and lived by lake.
Easy money. You missed the boat this time, Slim.
Hope we were right about
I wouldn't worry about it.
what.
There ain't nothing in this.
It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park?
I'm telling you. Are you? What are you?
Give me a second.
You wake up one day
Blue.
and find it's all been a dream, or you wake up one that made me all.
Hang on. Hang the fuck on. Alright. I've done so many stupid things playing this game. I am not missing out on that kill. Oh, this is where I was, right. I was hoping I could do like a diplomacy thing, you know? Because like in Blade Runner, the whole point of it was that Harrison Ford's character learns like that replicants can be as human as human.
What the hell took you so long?
But apparently you can't do that. You can't reason with her. You have to just shoot.
Yeah, right.
Just follow my lead, Slim.
Okay, so I'm gonna
There's
just do that
civilians all
then.
over the place.
Yeah, they move pretty fast, don't they?
I'll take care of it. You just cover the exit.
Who's giving the orders around here?
This one's mine, Steel. I tracked it, I get the kill.
About time you strapped on some balls,
Yeah, but
Slim.
you would think that the moral
Go
decision
for
here
it.
would be important because this is a character that you saw from the beginning and you developed some kind of sympathy for the character. Maybe on subsequent playthroughs. Maybe on subsequent playthroughs it becomes a different thing. And again, I did a little research about this game. And yep, it is extremely possible to have a completely different play experience like every time.
What a waste. What a waste.
Guess that's it then. That was very unceremonious.
Commerce is our business.
Unless Tyrell can design a faster brain processor, I'm gonna get pretty damn bored with this gig.
You don't feel bad about juicing a little girl?
She was an it, Slim. Don't you forget that. Let's go find your spinner and report in. Maybe Goose has got
Jeez.
some answers about those guys who grabbed you up.
It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park it?
I'm telling you, it was right here. Damn thing must have been stolen.
Maybe you're living in an alternate reality,
Fuck
Slim.
do you steal a spinner?
Attention all units. All points bulletin has been issued for Ray McCoy, formerly BR61661.
What?
Confirmed 1 civilian kill. Ezo, considered armed and dangerous.
What the hell is that?
Maybe they just want to bring you in for questioning.
I didn't kill Ezo.
Maybe they think you're not what you think you are.
Are you saying I'm a rep? Come off it.
The look on your face after that last one? The minute you start to feel something for skin jobs, you're in big trouble.
Maybe I just got too much empathy.
In all the wrong places.
You want to put me on the machine?
Hey, I don't want anything, Slim. You're the one they want.
Detective Steele, BR61354, report to headquarters immediately. Code Blue.
What are you going to do? Take me in?
No matter what they say, you're not on my list yet, Slim. You know what that means. And there's no use juicing you if I can't make some honest chinion off it, you know?
I never appreciated your baser instincts so much.
Gouza must have messed up somehow. I'll check it out, see what's going on, and then... we'll be meeting again, Slim. You can bank on it.
You got a deal.
And get cracking before I change my mind.
The fuck? Whoa. Whoa! This game is like a bad trip.
Your old fogey stuff makes me want to spew. Excuse me, but I was listening to music. Geek, hoodlum, dork, freak.
I have no idea what's happening right now, guys. I'm so confused. Oh, it's the twins from earlier.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil Runsiter.
Maybe one of the chimps blew a gasket and tried to bugger him. They're not available. Come back later.
Bugger means
Told you
like
those
sex.
strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the fakes. Relax. Runsiter's a simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
Oh, they faked the animals.
20th century like a real drug man.
Who Listen the here. piss do you Tell think Mr. you are? Runsiter that we Blasting have a in here strict like a couple
no
of
return
goddamn
policy.
cowboys.
Holy shit. This
Gentlemen,
fucking game.
take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you can haul out one of the statues, be our guest.
We look like thieves to you, man?
No. You look like a couple of goddamn...
I have a theory, by the way. I'll
Take
tell you about it in a
good,
second.
Long look.
Aha! Just the people we were hoping to see, right, Lance? Huh? Nexus 6. And you came to us.
Return to you, my brothers, to ask your help.
Unfortunately, we don't work for the Tyrell Corporation anymore.
You've been continuing your research, I trust.
Yeah, of course. Something drives us on.
The common bond. Can you have greater miracles than these? Brothers, my brothers, take a good, long look.
Oh
My God. Well now, shall we begin?
You wake up one day and find it's all been a dream. Or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare is real. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was. A cop dangling on the short end of the stick? Or a rep whose memory banks had run out? One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Izo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation, maybe it was the key to everything that was happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye. All I had to do was stay alive long enough to find out.
Okay, so I'm confused, but here's my theory. My theory is that the villains of these games, of the original Blade Runner and of this, were based on rock stars from the time. Roy Batty looks like Sting, or possibly Bowie circa, like, Station to Station, right? Sting was the big rock star at the time, so I'm thinking Sting. This villain kind of looks like Chris Cornell, rest in peace. Stupid theory? Could be stupid. I think maybe. I think there's a maybe somewhere in there. But, yeah, I'm confused. So, wait, how did I get back into the subway? This is the beginning of Act 4, but, let me use this payphone here. As you do in the future, 2019.
Damn.
Never mind. Here's the thing. That's the same phone that Deckard used, I think. The video phone that he calls Rachel.
Locked.
Well, my spinner's gone. All that appears to be available is sex and more sex.
Locked.
Make sure I got everything in here, if there is anything else to do. All these people look too well animated to be interactable. And they're not standing out like a sore thumb. No, this appears to be nothing. No spinner. Yeah, this is strange. Oh, come on. Someone's retching. It's another future improvement. You know, for good reason, trains run upside down. To protect them from the earthquakes. Obviously. Hello, rat friend. McCoy needs to eat. Are you kidding me, son? Jeez.
The tunnel stretched for miles. I was sure it came out somewhere, but I didn't have time to find out.
She was a tall drink of water. And I knew that's how I felt about her. The old rat. I didn't mean to shoot her, but I didn't have much of a choice, Chewie. Oh, okay, here we are. There's a couple different ways to go. Let's go this way. I don't think I'd... Oh, the roof. Maybe I can steal a spinner? Isn't that what a cop would
That
do?
sucks.
Commandeer a vehicle?
Locked. Locked.
Guess not. So this is where I was like a minute ago? Like before the act started? I'm not entirely sure what the point of me being here is. Okay, so... I don't know. Vehicle's gone. Might have to go to the police station. That would be great. I don't know if I can get there. Like, I guess the subway would get me there, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that right now. It's a little confusing, to say the least. Let's go down these snake eater stairs real quick. Hang on a minute. Can I steal the ground car? I don't think so. If it turns out I had to steal a ground car, then I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I have to come back down to the Pizza Rat hideout. Point and click games are such a hit and miss with me.
I'd seen chairs like this one before, and not just in my recurring dental nightmares. It was an old-time LPD soothsayer, a torture device used to elicit confessions out of hardened criminals. Its use had been banned for 10 years now, but most cops knew it hadn't totally disappeared off the face of the earth.
Okay, yep, this is a place. Did you just see a body go down? Just a nonchalant body. Got shot, no sound. Don't need sound effects for that. It was a stylistically bold decision to get closer to burn cycle. You understand. It's more of a burn cycle thing. There's the body. There's the body. There it goes. Alright. Well, since I know what the fuck to do now... there we go. I know what to do now. I'll try to go back in here. Holy shit. What is the shooting in this game? Wrong load. I think the point is that I can't go this way, because that motherfucker just took like 6 or 7 bullets, some with no sound, and you know those are the most deadly. And I'm using my, like, piercing bullets. I'm using the ones that are supposed to be godly. You know, that I purchased from the guy that I thought was a replicant. There goes that body again.
The trash had been collected. I'd screwed up, plain and simple.
Did McCoy screw up though? Like, what's the screw up? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm a little confused because we didn't get full exposition about some things, I feel. But also, since the game is different every single time you play it and has a bunch of random events, I almost feel like you gotta play it like once or like twice through to really get the whole scope of the story. Oh look, it's my apartment. I can feed my dog now.
Your floor number, please.
I killed a hobo? I don't remember that.
Destination locked. Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Thank you, 87.
Where's Maggie? Where's my animal?
Step off, motherfucker. Ain't no Maggie here.
She was here last night when I left.
You got the wrong place, Jack.
Hey man, I live here.
I don't know what you're speed loading, and I really don't care.
Wait a minute.
I got no problem icing you if that's what you want, Jack.
Your floor
Where's
number,
my dog?
please.
How long has this man lived here? Why is his gun made of wood? There's a big conspiracy. That's what's going on. It's just a huge conspiracy. They think I'm a replicant. I'm actually just a replicant. Maybe I am a replicant.
Locked.
The police station is locked. Oh, it is a train station. Oh, never mind. Well, it's the only other location I seem to be able to get to at the moment. When do I get to jack into somebody's dreams? Wrong game. When do I get to go to Don Corneo's mansion of Porneo?
Someone had really torn the place up. If it had been LPD, the real LPD, they would have confiscated the entire stash. Instead, Izzo's off-world weaponry was still there, but all the police issue firepower was gone.
Let's see. Generic radio police chatter? Yeah, me too. 13 Sergeant 1H Central. 13 Sergeant 1H Central. You know what would be good right now? A cold one.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit there until I cough it up, well, here it is.
Like now? Oh, okay. Man, did I miss that earlier? Also, thanks Jeff from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Always nice to hear you trying to do a voice.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do you no harm.
Where'd you get it?
My sister. She got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what did he look like?
Short, real short. Bad clothes, colors way
Short.
too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little thief, yeah? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
See, this is the future. They're gonna start hiding cheese in big nuggets of weed. You understand. It's business. You have to smuggle it in somehow. Mask the cheese
Be on the
scent.
lookout for Ray McCoy, last
With
seen in the
weed
4 sector. Subject
scent.
is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, armed and extremely dangerous.
Scum-sucking skin jobs everywhere.
Okay. I love that I was given the option to get out of there. That was cool. No mercy in this game. No fucking mercy.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, but if you're gonna...
We gotta go through cheese chat again, but that's okay.
Mia and we're what's
Banjo-Kazooie speak. Alright, I should be saving, like, more often, because apparently I'm a wanted man. Each death, a new replicant of McCoy emerges.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Ah, see, I was right. Piece you show me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help. What happened to your scorpions?
So, new shipment next week if you like one.
Someone bought all of them?
See, a beautiful lady.
A beautiful lady who needed 100 scorpions?
What people like to do with them, I do not ask. It's much better to mind my own business.
Gotcha.
Sounds like someone from an Indiana Jones movie. I'll have 100 scorpions. Why? So that when Indiana Jones falls into my trap, he will be destroyed. Very slowly and painfully. Nice. Getting stuck. It's not, yeah, it does sound like a Bond villain. It's a Bond villain in an Indiana Jones movie. Okay, so here's an Indiana Jones villain then. Ah, Mr. Jones. It seems I have found you again. Welcome to my haul of 100 scorpions. If you can survive, you will earn a piece of the sacred monkey scrotum. Sorry, Dr. Jones. $100 isn't enough for Dr. Jones? How many do we need for Dr. Jones?
Oh,
1,000?
It's you. Did you find the girl, Lucy?
I've met her, yes.
Really? Is she in custody? I'll be happy to come down to the station and identify her.
That won't be necessary.
All right. I just wanted to ask her why. Why she would do such a thing. My precious ones are gone. I cared for them. All of them.
I wanted to ask you about the Tyrell subcontractors again. The ones down on DNA Row.
Detective, if I knew something, you can be sure I'd tell you.
I found an envelope in an apartment down in the Row. From your shop. Good chunk of chinion inside. You didn't lose an envelope, did you?
Huh. I don't think I want to talk to you anymore, Mr. McCoy.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. Enough maybe for a fake animal or two? Something big, even. Like a tiger. Bone marrow tests are getting cheaper every day. I'm thinking it'd be worth a little taxpayer money to check out those animals of yours.
Go away!
And just like that, he wins.
What? Why?
Tell me about Luther and Lance.
Who? I don't.
You're paying the subcons on DNA Row. Why?
No, you heard it wrong.
Lie to me. Go ahead. You'll only do it once.
Animals. It was my animals. Some of them were fake. You won't. You can't tell anyone. My reputation.
Your reputation? Unbelievable.
No! The tiger was real. I swear it. My precious one. She was my baby. I sacrificed everything to get that tiger. And now she's dead.
Real fake animals.
Listen up.
I have nothing more to say to you, Detective.
You were just crying. I should do a VK test on this motherfucker. I could kill him. I mean, I'm not going to because his only crime is being a douchebag. Lying to his clientele.
Isn't that cute?
I think my audience just wants to see bloodshed.
Something about the bastard made my flesh crawl. I'd done the city a favor, and maybe I'd done him a favor too, since his animals were all dead.
Jeez. McCoy's a fucking monster.
Interesting.
This isn't... This isn't getting me back to where I need to be. I'm trying to get to the police station or something. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now, really, but, apparently you can get around the whole city through the sewers and everything. So maybe I have to go back into the sewers. How the fuck did humanity fuck up so bad to kill off 90% of the animals, including insects, and how is humanity getting along? I think nuclear fallout? Anyway, humans are getting the fuck off this stupid Earth. In the lore of Blade Runner. There we go, there's a new area. In the lore of the Blade Runners, they're advertising off-world. Only, like, really... oh, fuck. Only really poor people can stay, or have to stay, here on Earth. It's basically Fallout Runner. But almost everyone else that has a bit of chinion can, go off-world and live on Pluto or something. I don't know, I mean, they never show any of that in the movies. Can't believe I can say movies now. And I don't feel weird about saying it. Okay, the cops are gone. Why don't we just watch Blade Runner together? Because, like I kind of did before 2049 came out. I streamed it. And, so it's been pretty recent for me. Ask again when 2049 comes out. What? 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 All you have to do is leave and come back. Fucking skeevers keep killing me, man. Death by skeever. Okay, here's... Nudo. I'm gonna load, because that shot was bullshit. Thoughts on the movie Soldier being canon to the Blade Runner universe. Isn't the only reference to the Blade Runner universe that there's a spinner? Soldier is a movie where Kurt Russell plays like an android soldier or something like that, right? I haven't seen it in years, so I couldn't tell you. Tyrell is mentioned. Well, Tyrell is also mentioned in Alien Covenant. I think in like one of the bonus features or something, like in oh man, I don't know if it was on the DVD or if it was like in the... something. It was something where they, Wayland has a diary about how Tyrell is a big jerk. See, what the fuck? What? What is this game? Yep, that's just too much weight. That's just too much weight. Rat plus human. Alright. I tried every possible thing. I tried walking across. I tried killing the rat from a distance. Try shooting it and then going out and back in. Oh, that would be so ridiculous. It's worth a shot. Try hovering above it. Vinesauce, I'll need your strongest glitches. You can't handle my strongest glitches. God. Come on.
No, we tried that already. Look, we know that the adenine, thymine, and guanine cytosine sequences
That
can
is
be
so lame.
mutated in progress. Let's move on. Hey, it's about time you showed up.
You know who I am?
Detective Ray McCoy. You're investigating Miraji's death. And Eisendoller's. Having any luck?
You're Luther and Lance?
Hell of a smart cookie there. Take your guns and your violence elsewhere. We've got important work to do.
Also, that Tommy Wiseau stream last night was kind of amazing. It was your usual non-answers, and it was your usual, like, Tommy Q&A, where it was just move on, next question. And then he brought out James Franco, and James Franco answered questions in the Tommy Wiseau voice for like 15 minutes. It was utterly bizarre. And then at some point, James Franco was like, haha, move on, next question. Tommy streamed. It was a live screening of The Room, and he was live on Twitch.
Nothing.
He made people wear his underwear outside their pants, so he could give them dog tags, which happened at my screening too.
The reps that killed Marcus and Miraji, they'll be looking for you.
You're a little late, Detective. They've already found us.
So why are you still walking around?
Because we're all part of the same suit of cards, you know what I mean? Eldon makes mistakes just like any other human. The difference is the old bastard doesn't like to admit it. No, he covers them up, pretends they're human, gives them a job at a stinking corporation, and then when they actually produce original work, he boots them out on the street.
You're saying you're replicants?
We finally figured it out. Clovis helped us see the light.
But that's ridiculous. Tyrell wouldn't design something like you. He wants perfection.
I told you we were a mistake.
Keep talking.
Clovis showed us our incept photos.
So what?
That's a pretty damn good argument, you gotta admit.
Photos can be doctored. It's not proof.
Clovis said you'd say that.
Fucking Clovis. Classic Clovis.
I got a little test I want you to take.
You believe this clown? He wants to void confess. Sorry, McCoy. Shoot us or leave us alone. Let's get back to work.
What are you doing down here?
Eldon shafted us, so now we're returning the favor. We promised Clovis we'd be finished with this by the time he got back, so if you don't mind.
Tyrell says the 4-year lifespan can't be extended.
Of course he's gonna say that, but he's wrong. Very wrong. We got the research right here that'll prove it.
Is it complete? Could you extend the life of a replicant right now?
Well, no. The 4-year limit is an integral part of every element of the replicant. Tyrell's dictate was that every body part would fail, and only the designers of each would know exactly how it worked. Clovis has already unlocked the secret of the skin. That was Miraji. Sebastian and Chu, they'd know about the central nervous system and the eyes. A lot of retrograde viruses were built into the eyes. And Tyrell, he's got the basic DNA pattern information, but he won't just give it up.
Did you tell Clovis all this?
He didn't ask, he already knew. He knows all about you, too.
Who am I? Vinny, I like how Tommy wears 2 belts. Yeah, he wears 2 belts. One, he says to keep his ass firm. Wish I was joking.
Where's Clovis now?
Gone to have a little heart-to-heart with Eldon.
He'll kill Tyrell, if he gets to him.
Isn't that just too bad? I won't shed any tears. Tyrell is killing us all. 4 years isn't enough, is it? If Clovis snaps his neck, it'll be merciful and quick. That's a hell of a lot more than we've been given.
Clovis set me up, didn't he? And he used my boss to do it.
He's sharp, this one. No question.
Tell me what you know.
How about we trade? Our life for yours.
Keep talking.
Clovis has gone to see Eldon. But he might not make it. Still, the work will go on, with or without Clovis. Get us Tyrell's files, the rest of the DNA data, and we'll help you.
You want me to break into the Tyrell building for you? You're nuts.
Defective,
Sounds like fun.
yes. Nuts, no. You need us, McCoy. We can serve up Goose's carcass on a big, oversized platter.
What kind of deal did you have going with Runciter?
Don't talk to me about it. That was Lance's stupid deal. We just wanted to make some extra cash on the side.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired.
I'm sure he wasn't too pleased. Since Eldon's such a pain-in-the-ass control freak.
Did you meet Clovis through Runciter?
It was all just a coincidence.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
This is interesting. It expands upon the lore of,
Just a moment of your time, please.
I am sick and tired of people waving those things around. Just give it up. You got no jurisdiction down here.
I told you, McCoy's a fucking monster. But yeah, the lore. How about that lore? That good old-fashioned lore about Tyrell building retrograde viruses into the replicants on purpose, and that the lifespan is in fact longer than 4 years. That definitely gels with the new
I've gotten
movie
all I can from that.
to some extent. Do a second playthrough where you murder everybody. Well, there are like a lot of different endings to this game, so that would be probably a great ending. McCoy getting electrocuted. I would, yeah, that's what's up. That's a good ending.
Locked.
I wonder if Roy Batty got to chew yet. Oh man. Does Bruno Mars is a replicant? His name is Mars. I have a question. Does anyone know if Bruno Mars's real name is actually Mars? You know what? Fuck it. Is his real name Bruno Mars? Or is that a stage name? If so, why would you name yourself Bruno? Just random cops. His real name is Tommy Saturn? Oh, okay.
You seen any suspicious types around here lately?
Ollie, that's all I do see. You think this is a Club Med or something?
His name is Peter Jean Hernandez. Oh. I was really hoping it had something to do with planets. Like Flimbo Uranus. Dirge of Cerberus. Apparently even good games aren't beyond glitches. Dude, just fucking... cop just disappeared after one shot. Freddie Mercury. You say. That's his real name, Freddie Mercury, huh? My real name is Michael. Vsauce Michael. I remember the old soup caper. Memories.
Nothing else there.
Vinny, can you show Bob and Vagina, please? Boy, are you gonna be disappointed. I don't have a friend named Bob. And I actually am not allowed to show Vagina on my stream. I'd like to apologize on behalf of all the vaginas around the world. But it's just not possible. I'm so sorry. Having some fun technical problems again, just getting lost. We went to the Yukon. There's the food place.
It was something you didn't see too often. A precise, shaped explosion fashioned for minimum collateral damage. The son of a bitch was a pro. Someone with real munitions expertise. And that expertise could only come with extensive, on-the-job, off-world training.
I guess this is something I should have done, like, you know, 3 hours of gameplay ago.
Locked. No way through here.
Give me a hard copy of that. What, getting lost is technically a problem. I only like Vinesauce when it's funny. It doesn't always want to be funny. Especially when it's playing a game about, like, androids dreaming of electric sheep. Oh, this is a thing. This is new. Dear God, what is this? Just Tyrell's building. It's Tyrell's room. Where's Rachel?
Well, hey, stop!
Is this what he wanted? Just had to, like, break into the room? Most ineffectual security guard of all time. Guarding the most powerful man in this universe. Also, I did miss the scene with Rachel and Tyrell, but I'm gonna show it when I'm finished with the game.
I got what you wanted from Tyrell's office.
Check it out, bro. The little man with the big gun did good.
A bargain's a bargain. You said you'd give me Guza.
It's all right here. Your boss is a real piece of work, let me tell you. Almost as good as Tyrell. Take a look.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired. Guza had his fingers in as many rancid pies as possible. He was insatiable. He sold police equipment, ripped off criminals, and he even killed. And here were documents that proved it all. Depositions, photographs, video discs. It was the complete file on Guza, the dirty cop. Where'd you get this?
From Clovis. He told us to hold it for him. Come to think of it, I'm not sure you're supposed to see it. You want to give it back now?
Not a chance.
Let him have it. Clovis said he was finished with the policeman anyway.
A little light started to flicker in my brain. Guza was the one measuring me for the frame. When my stomach stopped churning, I realized I had everything I needed to force the bastard to play ball with me. I knew that he would listen to reason, if applied with serious pressure. All I needed to do was call him. Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
So now I have to get to Guza. Oh, jeez. Use phone? Where was there a phone in there? This room seems important. Like, nothing's happening in here right now, but it definitely... It feels like something's gonna happen in there. Pizza. What could it mean? There's pizza scattered throughout this whole place, but cheese isn't real. It's like Kraft Singles pizza. No wonder these people are so fucking depressed. There's a machine here.
That sucks.
It doesn't help. What is it? Okay, you know what sucks? Having the spinner taken away. And there's only one phone that I'm aware of in this entire game if I needed to make an actual phone call, and it's in the nightclub. It's in Taffy Lewis's nightclub. It's in Taffy Lewis's nightclub. Real McCoy, rat killer, at your service. I'm gonna say something, and I know how the chat is going to react. So... a homeless person. What is this? Hey. Hey. Whoa, what the fuck? I guess he just lives down here, it's fine. I'm not gonna bother him. I'll say something, I know the chat's gonna react, okay? The chat is gonna say, but you are. Okay? But that's not gonna stop me from saying it. Here's what I wanted to say. This game makes me feel stupid. There. I said it.
locked.
Go ahead, chat. Do your worst. Taking note. I've got this chat logged. And I will be aware of everyone who betray me so that I become fed up with this world. You liar! I never hit you! This fucking dude again. Like, why would I do that? Why? Why? Oh, here's another cool room that it goes nowhere, apparently. G. Gonna run past the rat. Okay, this is this place. Okay, I don't want to be here. I guess I'm gonna try to make a phone call from the nightclub. That's my best guess right now. And you know what? If not, then I'm gonna take a look at a guide. Last time I was playing this game, I had the guide open, just in case I got lost, to avoid things such as this, but I think, I'm gonna have to do that again. Robert Cop, he's a cop, but he's also named Robert. Character has depth. So I was playing that Fortnite game earlier. Played a couple rounds. And one of them was me playing solo, and some dude had his TV on. I could hear his TV. And every minute and a half, I would hear a chicken in the background.
Yeah.
Been messing with people's lives lately?
McCoy, where the hell you been? We've been looking all over for you.
Yeah? Am I wanted dead or alive?
You don't know what you are, kid.
You can sell that replicant shit to everybody else, but I ain't buying.
If you're so clean, let's put you on the machine. That'll decide once and for all.
I'm through listening, Guza. Now it's your turn. I've been doing some investigating on my own. Came across some prime sources. You know what I'm talking about. Those little illegal weapons deals with Ezo. You were raking in the chinion, selling LPD wares to scumbags and reps. Oh yeah. The department's gonna eat it up when they hear just how deep that corruption goes.
That's a load of crap.
Let's hope for your sake Bryant and the brass feel that way when I lay this file on them. Otherwise it's a one-way ticket to the off-world penal colony, fat man.
Jeez.
What do you want, McCoy?
Remove the frame, clear my name, and get that guy out of my apartment. I want my life back.
I can't do that.
You better start finding a way, 'cause I got another call to make.
Okay. How do we work this out? We can't talk over the damn phone.
The sewers. I know you want to be comfortable, and I figure it's kind of like your second home down there. The bottom of the old elevator, there's a gate. Past it, there's a chamber. It's got a round platform.
Yeah, I know it.
Be there, alone.
What?
You better hold up your end, or Bryant gets it all.
But why would he know it? Well, there's the round platform. I told you it has some significance. Of course. But for some reason, Guza's been in the sewer. Well, I guess if he's doing illegal deals. He's committing crimes of the highest magnitude. Crimes. Double crimes. Crime 2, hypercrime. Crime 0. Alright, so, my memory is not so good. Anyone remember that crime game I played on a Sunday stream? I forget the name of it. It might have been just called Crime. Something like that. What the fuck game was that? It was just an entire game about crime jokes.
Did you get that asshole out of my apartment?
It's cleaner than when you left it.
My dog?
Yeah, your pooch is there too.
That everything I need to clear me?
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real.
Let me guess. Clovis gave them to you.
It must seem pretty gullible, but he sounded on the level. He called you his brother, said you came down in the moon bus with all of them. He said Tyrell was using you to get inside the LPD. You hadn't been on the job too long, so I thought, maybe.
You'd screw with my head? How convenient. You could satisfy your blackmailer and keep me from sniffing around your dirty work at the same time.
You're too smart for me, kid. Water under the bridge. You ready to talk trade?
I can't see what's happening.
I got it all right here. Photos, files, discs, the works. It ain't a pretty sight.
You can't blame a guy for trying to better himself.
Trying is one thing. Ripping off speed loaders and selling the shit yourself? Farming out LPD weapons through black marketeers? Torching two pimps who wouldn't pay you off when you were working twice?
Hey, those two had it coming.
How long did you think it could last?
It finally reaches the point where you don't even think about what happened yesterday. Only what's coming to you tomorrow. 20 years in the job, kid, and nobody was gonna touch me.
Helping reps also part of the job?
I was gonna whack them myself once the heat was off. Tie up those loose ends.
Once I was out of the way.
Clovis is still gonna come gunning for me, kid. You and Chris gotta take him down. Then my problems are over. Our problems are over. And we can all live happily ever after.
Yeah, I wish I could go back. I didn't do EZO, but I'm pretty sure I retired a human a while back.
Jesus, McCoy, you know what a bind that puts me in? I thought we could help each other out. Now, shit, there's no turning back.
Just give me the goddamn briefcase.
What the hell good are you now? You're still gonna have to stand trial, you're still gonna have to go on the machine, You got nothing to trade, kid. It's over.
I'll be the one to decide that, fat man. I see we were right to follow him, Sadiq.
Oh shit, is that Clovis?
Looks that way, man.
You might as well give it up, Clovis. You and your people don't have a chance.
We stand a greater chance of success than you, Lieutenant.
McCoy and I were just talking about how to get you guys out of your jam. We came up with a plan. But you gotta show yourself first. We gotta do this in person.
And if I told you that Sadiq has a pulse rifle trained right at your heart?
Without me, you for sure ain't going nowhere.
Lieutenant, we have everything we need. And that doesn't include you.
Too bad we were becoming such good friends.
Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth. To rise from generation free.
Why are we doing poetry?
Then what have I to do with thee?
Kiss my ass!
Nice.
So, what shall we do?
Good last
with
words.
detective? He's been so persistent, so industrious.
You know what I would do.
Perhaps you're right. It's over. Brother, you've killed a human. There's no going back now. Come out and show yourselves.
I'll put him in a dumpster.
First things first. You must decide where you belong, brother. Stop calling me that! You've wasted much precious time already. No more choices, Ray McCoy. Meet us at the moon bus. And together we will face the tigers that wait in the night's forest.
Liquid! McCoy has Mako cells. Genova cells. Born from the same experiment that created Sephiroth. Moon bus, you say? No, I haven't seen any moon buses around. A Mako reactor outside of LA can only mean one thing. Nothing else out there. I can't believe that killing that hobo had such a huge effect on the ending. All because I misclicked. It's unconscionable that I would do such a thing, of course, but I put the body in a dumpster. You know, I atoned for my sins. Yeah, misclick, intentionally shot someone. It's the same thing. Same thing. I don't know where the moon bus is, and instead of running around the whole game like a twat, I'm gonna just look it up real quick. It's amazing how much I've missed, or how much, like, is different for this playthrough than what could be. Okay, hang on a second. Holy shit. God, I don't even know where I am. I don't know where the moon bus is or anything. I'm looking this up right now. Very clearly not in the right spot. I need to maybe get to McCoy's apartment. Jeez. Bum bum. Where the fuck was McCoy's apartment? Apartment? Here, just another non-screen. This playthrough is only, like, but one of many different things you can do. And so I'd recommend watching another playthrough or finding a way to play the game yourself if you want to see all the endings. I want to at least show you guys the scene with Tyrell and Rachel, because I think it's going to be cool.
Tough day, McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you. And Bryant. You've been keeping the whole department hopping, you and Guza.
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today. You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah, well, I've been too busy to visit lately.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet? It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe. But we don't live forever, do we?
Kind of wish Edward James Olmos.
And so I say, well, you should have voted for him then.
Voiced Gaff.
Very good. Very funny, yes. Governor, let's get down to business. At last estimate, 5 billion tons of kipples
There
surround
he
the
is.
city. Eventually, it's going to have
Same
to be
actor.
cleared away.
Elgin,
James Turkle.
We've got specials to do that job.
But the attrition rate is enormous. No. There's only one way it can be accomplished. My way.
Unfortunately, your way is illegal.
For the moment, yes. But laws can be changed. And if replicants were allowed to work on Earth, imagine what your legacy would be. Governor Maurice Colvig, the national hero who eliminated toxic debris. Even your opponents will vote for you.
How can you possibly guarantee that no tragedies will occur?
It's a very simple solution to an old design challenge. Give them jobs on Earth, and they will never desire a different life.
That is a lie.
Who's there?
It's one of my children, I think, and a very resourceful one at that. Why don't you show yourself?
With pleasure.
Call security.
Who is this man?
I'd like to ask the same question.
One more word from him, and he'll be dead.
I will not be spoken.
You're certainly a man of your word.
I want all the data you have on replicant DNA structures, the mutation studies, everything.
Why don't you just take a seat? We'll have
This seems to happen to Tyrell a lot.
I wish I could help you, I really do. But the data is useless. The 4-year lifespan is unalterable.
My friends, my family, dying before my very eyes, and all you can say is, there is no hope.
Time is precious, my son, and you have been keeping yours well.
And when night comes, I'll go to place fit for woe, walking along the darkened valley with silent melancholy.
I would prefer him alive if possible. Not exactly the conclusion I had in mind. Have you stationed guards in the mezzanine?
Yes, sir, but, I mean, after that fall...
Oh, don't be a fool, he's not dead yet.
Unbelievable.
His time hasn't come.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. How do you survive that? Where's Maggie? Maggie?
pick up.
Where you been, Slim? The boys told me you were kicked hours ago.
My dog is still missing.
Cut the crap about the dog, okay? I got something that'll really rev your engine.
I'm all ears.
I got a line on where the skin jobs are holing up.
Not the Yukon?
Yesterday's news. Remember Gaff was talking about that moon bus massacre? I found out where they crash landed it, and 5 will get you 10 they'll be licking their wounds there.
Excellent. Where do we go?
We? How about moi? Here's a hint, Slim. It's way the shit out there in the kipple. Way, way out.
How are they getting into the city?
They've been accessing through an old sewer tunnel.
We gonna air out the reps together, or what?
I'm liking your style more and more. But first come, first serve. I share my bonuses with nobody. See you on the other side, Slim.
Seems like every place is connected from a sewer tunnel. But Maggie... Maggie is the most important character in this game. I was really hoping Memories of Green would be in this game soundtrack.
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. China bar.
I'm a little late to this one, so I don't think this is going to be doing a whole lot for me. There he is!
Give me a hard copy of that.
Even though we already figured this out. These photos are magic. Yeah, it's magic. I told you it's magic. That's the science behind it. What more explanation do you need?
Your floor number, please. Destination locked. Your floor number, please.
This is a PC game, Shindigs. I think it was released first on the PC in 1997. So, when Final Fantasy VII came out, which I would say is a pretty decent comparison, you get to kind of compare the two games. They're both, you know, the Midgar section of Final Fantasy VII kind of reminds me a lot of Blade Runner, and this. Maybe that's why I liked Blade Runner so much, because it reminded me of Final Fantasy VII. Maybe I just like run-down, gross cities because I remember New York City being like that when I was a kid. Anyway. If you compare the two games, this one is really, really impressive for 1997, and I love what they were able to do with this game at that time. Between the sound design, the visuals, the Esper machine, the branching paths, the world building, like the way that, it's very confusing, but, oh, now I can go this way. But the way the characters kind of just do random things, and you get all kinds of different endings. Certain characters may not be at their desk. Like, here, let me do something real quick. So one of the things I'm sad I missed because Guza wasn't at his fucking desk was a scene with Rachel and Tyrell from the Blade Runner game. This is the Blade Runner game, but you know what I mean. Let's watch that now, because I feel like it's early enough in the game that we can take a look at it and not have any spoilers. We're like kind of almost done with this game. So, and yep, they got James Turkle and Sean Young to do the voices.
Beautiful, isn't it?
The owl or the view?
Both.
The view's amazing. The owl, well, artificial things never did that much for me.
It's a flawless replica. We used a real one as a model.
Owls are extinct. Who told you the model was real?
Dr. Tyrell?
He's wrong, or lying. Check your Sydneys.
Eldon wouldn't make up something like that.
You're
It's
Tyrell's
15 years
assistant?
later, Sean Young.
Yes, I'm Rachel. Dr. Tyrell is very busy. I'm fully familiar with all Tyrell operations.
Kind of sounds like she's asleep.
He does know I'm a cop, right? Blade Runner unit?
Dr. Tyrell has already met with one Blade Runner today and has important business to attend to. Your department should coordinate its efforts better.
Yeah, but...
You may speak to me or you may leave. I can't offer you any other choices.
Fair enough. I wanted to ask about Marcus Eisenduller.
I can't tell you who killed him if that's what you're asking.
We've already got a suspect. What I want to know is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA information.
That's a stupid question.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Your suspect is obviously a replicant, a very dangerous one.
I thought replicants were safe, more human than human. Isn't Dr. Tyrell pushing to make it legal to use rep labor to clean up the kipple?
Are we here to discuss corporate policy or Marcus Eisenduller's murder?
A little of both. You heard about the moon bus hijacking. Yeah, I guess you would have. 50 people dead.
You can't blame...
I'm surprised you aren't out doing spin control.
You can't blame?
The public gets nervous when your pets wander around the city without a leash.
Replicants aren't pets.
Right. Pets live longer and don't go around killing people.
There are safeguards in the design.
Yeah, I've seen the data. Implanted memories, a 4-year lifespan. I'd probably get a little crazy too, but I don't think I'd start killing people.
Wouldn't you?
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a past. I've given it the purity and innocence of childhood. And all the joy and despair that comes with a real existence. That's hardly a death sentence. That's life.
That's life.
I thought you weren't meeting with any more Blade Runners today.
Well, I decided to make an exception. Mr. McCoy, isn't it? You do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
Not really. No. I do see why a replicant who has an identity would want to steal Eisenduller's files.
Please, enlighten me.
They want more life.
They're wasting their time.
They're gonna come for you, just like they came for Eisendeller.
I have nothing to fear from any of my children. I'd tell them all exactly what I told you. Have I given you what you came here for?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
Then if you'll excuse me, I have a stockholder meeting to attend.
And then McCoy was alone to ponder his own existence yet again. It's, you know, just a little world building optional scene that somehow I was unable to see. I would have liked to have seen it. Sean Young sounded like she was asleep, but Joe Turkel, not James Turkel. I thought his name was fucking James Turkel. Maybe I thought it was James Franco. I thought maybe James Franco. Joe Turkel, let's see. He was in The Shining. He's still alive, too. He's 90 years old, that son of a bitch. Good for him. Dude's in a surprising amount of movies. Like a very, you know, well-known character actor. Well, he got the part in Blade Runner, but because he was the bartender in The Shining, according to Ridley. So this is the Kipple, or the Kibble, which is obviously where Maggie went off to.
About time you got here.
If I was a Nexus 6, you'd be dead.
No, you'd be dead. I heard you stumbling around back there 10 minutes ago.
I got a little hung up. Where's the moon bus?
Real close. You ready to take care of business?
Hell yeah.
There's gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight. I don't like it. Smells like ambush territory.
She's got a fucking sawed-off shotgun. Alright, see ya.
Always hate it. Close spaces.
Hold on. I'll get an ambulance out here.
Oh, I screwed the pooch this time, Slim. Promise. You'll waste Clovis.
She knew it was an ambush. That was almost Memories of Green. Almost. Didn't Tony Stark tell Spider-Man that he screwed the pooch and that there was going to be like a hybrid mutant like pooch Spider-Man baby?
Maggie! Come here, girl! Come on!
Maggie!
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
What? No!
Oh, no. God.
No.
You like my present, Ma?
You bastard! She was an innocent!
She a fake, Ma. A machine, like you. Tyrell, he make her more doggy than dog, you know?
That's a lie!
You don't remember it, I'm thinking. None of it. Them false memories. They really work you good.
Come on out and show yourself, you coward!
Jeez, some frantic shooting you got in this game. Well, Maggie. She just, like, exploded. I clicked her. McCoy went to go throw a treat across the entire fucking screen.
Nothing else there.
And then she exploded! All because I killed a fucking bum.
I've been expecting you.
They're all dead. You're the last one.
I wish I could just leave. Just power up this ship and fly away. But there's nowhere else to go. And no more time.
You want me to feel sorry for you. But after what you did to Maggie, no way.
And what about you, Ray McCoy? After what you did to my family, to my friends, do you not also seek forgiveness?
I don't need to.
I thought I could cheat my destiny. I should have cherished what little time I had instead of wasting even one precious minute on revenge. My hands are labored day and night, and ease comes never in my sight. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds.
You're just reading poetry? You just killed my dog, you dick.
Another sun feeds our life streams. We are not warmed with thy beams. Thou measurest not the time to me, nor yet the space that I do see.
I never did like poetry.
Oh my god, this game is brutal!
What a waste.
Yeah, what a waste.
I see Steele didn't make it.
I could have used you about 10 minutes ago.
You didn't need any help, McCoy. Chief Bryant wants to talk to you. He says you're really ready now.
It never ends, does it?
You're a real Blade Runner now. Full retirement bonuses and everything. You've done a man's job, sir.
How come I don't feel good about it?
Who knows?
Because you killed a bum!
Buy yourself another animal, maybe. A real one, not a Tyrell fake.
She wasn't fake.
Whatever you want to believe, McCoy.
Damn it, I was gonna play Real Human Being. Yeah, it ends like the movie with the origami. They love that origami. Be a hero. Real human being. McCready leg. You could have saved Crystal? How? Did you just run ahead of her? You could have run off with the 14-year-old too? Jesus. Stephen Root played early Q? That's fucking... Chiavelli. Stephen Root is Milton. Believe you have my stapler. It's got a bigger voice cast than Skyrim. Holy shit. Ron Snow. Shoopman. I like that name. That's a good name. But yeah, I feel really, yeah, that was a terrible ending. That was awful. Every bad thing that could have happened, happened. I'm gonna take a look at the YouTube. And then the game just closes. Let me take a look at the YouTubes. Hang on. Blade Runner game endings. So yeah, there's a bunch of different endings here. There's the gaff ending. That's the one I just had. Crystal has been killed by Sadiq's bomb. Here's the one if Crystal doesn't get killed. I don't know how you prevent Crystal from dying, but here's spoilers. If you do decide to play the game on your own, you probably don't want to watch these endings, but...
Hey, Slim.
What?
You ever think of working with a partner?
I thought you only worked alone.
There's a first for everything.
I'll think about it.
I'm much better company than a dog, you know.
Maggie, no! He's like, you know, I killed a bum. Slightly.
Welcome, brother.
Shitty.
We have very little time.
I spoke to Sadiq. He's installing the power source right now.
Excellent. And do you have something for me?
DNA information?
We have some of it.
I hope it's enough.
It will have to be.
I've got questions of my own.
No doubt, but answers will take time, and time is precious to all of us.
It's true then. We've only got 4 years.
Yes. Of course, I could be hit by lightning tomorrow, but with the information Tyrell gave you... Who knows, brother? It may just be enough to make a difference. He's a hunter no more. He has come home. It's time to go, my friend.
Where are we going?
To the heavens, brother. To fulfill our destinies off-world.
Oh, this video quality is terrible.
And this time, the memories we create will be our own.
So I guess he acknowledges that he's a replicant? But maybe he's not if you don't want him to be? Some of the things I thought I had a choice in, it didn't feel like I had a choice. Like, for example, when the chef threw the pot of soup at me, and then ran away, and I couldn't catch up with him, and then the door locked, and I was like, well, fuck. I didn't even get a chance. It's the tiger.
Welcome, brother. We have very little time.
I spoke to Sadiq. He's installing the power source right now.
Excellent.
The memories we create will be our own.
This one, Lucy tells you that. Here's
I
another
didn't know
ending.
where I was going, and I didn't much care. I just wanted to get away. Not from the cops so much as the memories of Maggie and of her. I was different from them, that much I knew. I couldn't do the job anymore. All I could do was get away and try to live each moment as it comes. And eventually, all my moments and memories would run out.
Oh, is that what happens? Regardless of whether or not you have all the DNA data. So you can get a bunch of DNA data. Jeez, this fucking game. That gaff again.
I didn't know where we were going, and I didn't much care. Away from the city first.
What the hell?
And as far as this heap could take us. I hadn't gotten enough of the DNA information to
God, this
save
music.
either of us, so we had a limited amount of time together. We couldn't go back to the city.
So McCoy McCoy chooses Dectara.
So I decided just to drive. To keep
as
on
his
going in a
wife.
straight line until we could go no further.
It's like the cheesy, or like the cheesy studio ending for the original movie.
I didn't know where we were going, and I didn't much care. Away from the city first, and then as far as this heap could take us. With the information I'd gotten from Tyrell, and the bits and pieces from his design subcons, maybe, just maybe, we had enough to keep us alive for a while. All I knew was that we'd live each day as if it was the last. Put them all together, they just might add up to a lifetime.
Okay, so then that's how you extend life. That ending. And then they all end with the unicorn there. Yep, because Gaff knows all things, doesn't give a shit.
I didn't know where we were going. And
I didn't know where we were going.
Away from the city first, and then as far as this heap could take us. I hadn't gotten enough of the DNA information to save either of us, so we had a limited amount of time together.
Yep.
We couldn't go back to the
So
city.
those are some of the endings.
There were number 2. So
But the thing is, remember when I was chasing Lucy down in the maze and I was shooting, like I had to shoot her, and if I didn't, then Crystal would? Like, do you remember how I tried clicking on her and not killing her? Again, I'm very confused about what choices I could have made. There's a couple spots, yes, I'm aware. But then there's a couple other spots where I'm like, well, what the fuck? All right, well, you know, that's the game. I think we got one more. Let's see, what's this one?
Feel good about it.
Yeah, no, this is the one that I showed you in the beginning. So yeah, I guess those are some of the endings. I would encourage people to pick up the game and try it for themselves if they want to go through the whole thing. I still feel like we got a pretty good I feel like we got a pretty good version. We got the experience for the most part, and it's a very good game, and it is extremely ambitious for what it is, and I'm very happy to have played it. But I'm also a little bit upset that I missed some of the better stuff because I got splashed with soup and killed a bum. You know, it sucks. Blade Runner, hang on a minute. Blade Runner game dog ending. No. I don't know if there's an ending. Chat, can you confirm if there's an ending with dog? Good pupper ending. Crystal kills dog if she doesn't explode. Dog always dies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Was this some decisions are made before you even get to them, and that's why you have to play the game multiple times. So it's like a 6-hour game that you have to play a bunch to get the different endings, which is, again, extremely ambitious, and I respect the fuck out of it for doing that. But it also kind of leaves me a little frustrated, and I can't save the dog. Boomer lives! Alright, let's take a quick break. I'll be back with Hand of Fate 2. If you have not seen Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049, I would recommend you watch them if you like this playthrough. You may not love them. I think 2049 is a little bit more accessible than the original, but I think it's worth a shot. I love both movies. I especially love the original, obviously, but it's a movie that turns off a lot of people because like nothing happens a lot of the time. And then when stuff does happen, people get confused and they're like, wait a minute, what? It's the Last Jedi of the Blade Runner series. Which is only, at this point, 2 movies, and probably will only be 2 movies because the 2049 movie didn't sell. No one went to go see it. Anyway, take a quick break. Be back. Stick around.